What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I'm about to do something I thought I would never do. Agree with Pokimane. That's right. As difficult as it is, I think that when somebody has a good point, like there's that meme like, heartbreaking, the worst person you know just made a good point or something like that. I don't think Pokimane's the worst person on the planet. In fact, I think that she's pretty much stayed out of any kind of controversy or saying anything silly for quite some time. Perhaps she's grown. I mean, I think obviously there are many YouTubers that will forever remember her going after the sponsors of It's a Gundam for copyright claiming videos and for a wide variety of other things. But I think that you just can't hold people accountable for, I mean, you can't hold stuff like that against somebody forever. It's just a bad look. There has to be a statute of limitations on things. And I have to agree, she's calling out people like Trainwrecks and xQc to stop promoting sketchy Twitch casino sites. And I don't blame her. I mean, look, there are a few different schools of thought. Sorry, schools of thought about this. And one of them is that, look, life is short. Social media life, like, relevance is even shorter. I talk about that, you know, even my channel. Definitely in the maturity phase, long removed from any type of growth. By the way, if you are watching this video and you aren't subscribed, please do consider clicking that red subscribe button down below the video. It's pretty much the only way you'll ever find my videos. But, you know, people like Pokimane and stuff, there are so few people that can stay in the spotlight for several years, maintain relevance without, I don't know, having some sort of controversy. This is why I stay out of Discord and why I don't make a lot of YouTube foins, because things always seem to go bad and blow up in people's faces. But anyway, Pokimane calls for Trainwrecks and xQc to stop promoting Twitch. Casino streams have been subject to debate in the recent weeks, with stream stars like Asmongold, Moist Critical slamming them, and others like Ludwig and xQc and Trainwrecks defending them. Well, at least two of those three are the ones doing them. I don't know about this other person. Oh, wait, Ludwig? I don't know. I think he was the one that said, hey, you have a short window to secure your bag. Pokimane also chimed in on the issue, although she didn't call out the casino stream specifically. Instead, she turned her attention to the promotion of, quote, sketchy sites rather by the platform's top stars. This, by the way, just days after a actually, I should probably look for that quick, because there was another really weird thing. Like, there's a lot of really concerning money coming into Twitch, and this one here, you see Phase K. Now, I don't know this for sure, but essentially, Phase K says, I want you to all know that I had no ill intent promoting any crypto altcoins. Essentially, I get a lot of offers and I turn them all down. Many of them, some of them are as high as $20,000 for a single ad. I've never accepted crypto advertising, never will. You know, this guy here, I honestly and naively thought we all had a chance to win. Just that isn't the case. I didn't vet any of this with my team, and now I know I should have. And then he goes on to say he's passionate about the crypto space. I don't know. Yeah, you screwed me over with this badly. And not only that, I had 20 of my close friends invest in it. They all lost over 50K. That probably seems unlikely, seeing as though you can't really type very well. I got absolutely shafted by this, but at the end of the day, it was my decision to invest. There's people even, you know, and then you see, here's Comment Cop right here getting them. Cope, Kids is a gem. Let me explain why. Liquidity is locked in for 2 years, and it's over half the market cap. So this very same guy was shilling the very same garbage coin. All right. The idea, you know, look, right. Deliver a half-hearted apology where in the end you don't learn anything, earn a large sum of money by abusing your power. You know, this is the influencer F-up cycle. I don't think it's that difficult to just know something that, you know, you probably shouldn't advertise. I mean, there are a lot of times when I got big money offers for CBD. I had obviously for crypto. I just don't think I like put 200K into Save the Kids, got 28K back. This must be a glitch. Can anyone tell me what would happen? I doubt it. Well, 58,000 followers, and that's what, I don't know. Either way, like, anybody promoting any crypto is being paid. It's just like these gambling streams. They're not good. There's always other options, which is what's forcing me to now have to agree with Pokimane. Pokimane started the decision by saying that streamers who get offers from casinos are already multimillionaires. Probably true. Otherwise, they wouldn't get them in the first place. Probably true. For that reason, she believes they have so many other options available for them to generate more income. Quote, it would be a good idea for people to sit down at that point and ask themselves, what is ethically or maybe morally just not worth it? xQc wasn't thrilled about her comments. However, she responded in the subsequent stream and clarified the point further. My point is, once you're a multimillionaire, you have so many potential sources of income that you can opt to choose the ones that are less ethically ambiguous than promoting gambling sites. 100% correct. Now, this does get into a bit of a gray area, right? Look, my channel, for example, in terms of mobile gaming, mobile apps, I'll take almost anything, unless it's like overtly sketchy, right? Because it's a free mobile app. But there are, mobile apps that have, bad history that I've turned down, or there's other. So, you're never really going to please everybody with what you choose to advertise. It would be great if I could, get sponsored by, a pistachio company or apples or something like that. But that's just not the case. Given my type of content, you have to take what you can get. That said, I've been working harder to get, real life products like glasses and skincare products and stuff like that. But it is about choices. And I definitely turn down more than I take. She says, for example, they could promote a game and make decent money without hurting anybody, as opposed to gambling streams, which are sketchier and more negatively impactful. That's true. I mean, you could get into the point and say, hey, you promoted some mobile app that was extremely predatory and your fans got addicted to it and lost money. There is a negative to that, certainly. Before moving on, she also mentioned that she felt like Trainwrecks, who's been criticized for taking on the issue, was playing the villain after becoming increasingly frustrated with the backlash. Obviously, the comments about him are all assuming the absolute worst and creating the worst narrative, she said. However, she thinks it's gotten to him and motivated him to be the villain. I don't even think people want to hate on him. I just think they want to hear him acknowledge the other side of the take. For example, if he had just said, I understand all the negatives of gambling, but just decide that it's worthwhile for me, I think people would respect that a lot more. Nah, I don't think so. The consensus among fans in Reddit thread was Pokimane's take is absolutely right and commended her for being reasonable. However, the discussion has been going on for months now. It's not likely to fade anytime. Now, the actual Reddit thread is not from Pokimane. It's actually live stream fails. But I mean, the hypocrisy is usually what I have the most fun with on this channel. And like, this is certainly a frustrating one because, xQc, who's eternally angry about getting criticized about doing these type of streams, then is the one now calling out streamers over junk coins, the ish coins, a lot of people call it, because what they end up being many times is they end up being some huge pump and dump where the creator makes a ton of money of the coin, that is, and everyone who was sponsored to promote it makes a ton of money. And all the people that lose are all the viewers, obviously. Cryptos have been all the rage for now, with the latest trend being ebbs and flows of Dogecoin. Some streamers and esports organizations have cashed in on the trend too by promoting specific crypto, although they're quick to claim it isn't financial advice. However, it's widely considered to be unethical since it has the possibility of coercing people into making poor investments that could lose them excessive amounts of money, regardless of whether or not that was the intention. For example, FaZe K, the guy I just talked about, recently acknowledged that it was irresponsible for him to speak publicly about certain crypto without knowing more, but that hasn't stopped people from expressing their concerns, who slam streamers in general for scamming their audience with poor crypto advice. First, he mockingly impersonated them with a dull tone. Bitcoin will be the only currency within 3 months, he said sardonically. Bitcoin will control your brain at a remote distance. Then he explained he believes streamers who spout crypto advice regularly need to relax about it, and said that the same thing applies to those who harp on NFTs being the future. I don't think xQc is a particularly smart dude. I don't think he knows about NFTs, and I don't think he knows that much about crypto. It's just that Deserto, because he's such a big streamer, and I could be wrong about that. But I don't think I am. At least I haven't seen any indication that I am. People tell people, the crypto, and I want to tell my viewers too, look, like, be very careful about YouTubers or anybody else telling you about crypto. I was so cautious with it. I even, like, when all the Doge stuff was going on and the meme stocks were going on, I divested from everything because I felt like, well, I can't cover this ethically, especially like Dogecoin, and stuff like that. But no, I wish I would have held my AMC because I had thousands of shares at $9, but whatever. I felt like, well, I can't cover this fairly and then also own the stock. But you see lots of people doing it. I'm not saying it's illegal. It's just my personal decision. And now that I've had to go agree with Pokimane, I must go consume large amounts of booze. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.